I do apologize for the quality of this video. I don't have any power, so I can't film with anything other than my phone, but I just woke up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I wanted to talk about briefly, since I am making a video every single day of the month of November, I don't really care about how high quality the video is because, well, I'm trying to make a video every single day for the month of November. Basically, I want to tell you how important it is to cherish the people who are close to you, the people who you care about most in your life, the people who you are in love with, the people who are close to you in your family, whether that be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever currently you care for deeply or that you're in love with. It's important that you cherish them as much as you possibly can. You spend as much time with them. If they want to hang out with you, spend as much time with you as they possibly can, because you never know what could happen. So yesterday, I went to the 2017 Seattle Car Show. And I've talked about this on my channel before, but I've mentioned that my dad has had 2 strokes. And strokes, if you don't know, their effects can really screw with a person's brain, their motor skills, their way of thinking. Strokes can completely change the personality of the person that they once were. And I've mentioned this before, but I used to not really want to spend much time with my dad. I used to not want to do much with my dad because growing up I never had the closest relationship with him, because he was always at work and we were completely two radical different people. We held different beliefs. I believed in evolution. He did not. He was a very black and white Southern Baptist type of denomination, very, very black and white person. Either this way and there's no way at all. And he stood for a lot of things that I was against, so we never really had a close relationship growing up. Now, after his several strokes that he had, his way that he interacts with people, the way that he talks to people, his overall personality is completely radically different. And I mean that. Like, I remember a few months ago he made a statement about how he doesn't understand why, if you owned a bakery, why a owner of that bakery would not make a cake for a gay couple. Couldn't understand why someone would be so mean to not make a cake for someone who's gay, to getting married or their birthday or whatever, because, there are bakeries out there who won't serve gay customers. Now, 3 years ago, my dad would never have said that. Ever. I remember when we watched a movie and there was 2 lesbian couples and they kissed. Back in the day, that would have repulsed my dad, and he would have always said something like, "I'm not going to finish watching this movie." Doesn't do that anymore. Doesn't even seem to bother him. And then other things that have affected with his stroke, like yesterday we were in downtown Seattle. My dad's always had a very good sense of direction, always know where he is, and we took a wrong turn, and he started, I don't want to say he didn't have a breakdown, but he started freaking out, something I've never seen my dad do, because he didn't know where he was. Like, his sense of direction is completely gone. His motor skills are not what they once were. My dad was a software engineer at Boeing, and he can't do the math that he was qualified to do, because he was high-level calculus and stuff. He can't do that stuff anymore because of the stroke. His hand motor skills are not the same. He struggles playing the guitar. There's a lot of things that have happened due to his stroke. And almost every single day, I have 2 thoughts in the morning. One, is my dad going to be okay? Is he going to have another stroke and die? Because my dad's health is not the greatest. It's an ongoing thought every single morning I have. And my other thought that I have is somebody who I care for and love very much. I want to see them succeed, and I don't want them to... I don't even know why I'm mentioning this other person. But basically, I always think of these 2 people when I wake up every single morning, 365 days a week. A year, not week. And I just want to stress how important it is to cherish those people who you do care for, who you do love, who are close to you, who have had, because you don't know how long you have until they are gone. And it's a terrifying feeling for me. It's a feeling that I don't know how to really overcome, waking up every day with the thought of my dad passing away. Because when that happens, if it happens, my dad's 63, I'm going to be deeply affected on an emotional level that I don't think I've ever dealt with. I've dealt with loss. I've had people close to me pass away, but I've never had someone as close as my dad. And even more recently, I had a lot of anxiety on my mind because this is just me overthinking, but somebody I may know may have a tumor in their head, and it terrifies me. It's horrible. Someone who I care for very deeply mentioned that they could have a tumor, and it just started freaking me out. That could be a possibility, and people could die from having a tumor in their head and shit. And just appreciate. Spend time with the people who are close to you, because life is unpredictable. And you don't know how long you have until that person is gone. Car crashes, that's a huge thing. I've known quite a few people who've died in car crashes, and it's terrifying that you can talk to them that same exact day, and the next day they're dead. So, I don't even know why I'm making this video. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Spend time with the people who you care for most.